Okay, today it's a demo with Forms, the last version, 14C, as you can see on the website of Oracle, and Oracle AI Vector Search. If you want to really understand the start situation for this video, you have to go and see my previous video about Oracle AI Vector Search. In this previous video, I inserted data in AI Vector Search, okay? And you can see I used a PDF about Oracle AI Foundation training. You can see the chunk and you can see the embedding, okay? I inserted that using Python and Courier embed v3 English. It means the vector size of each chunk here is 1024. And now I want to use SQL in order to do a query, okay, on the RAG, so AI vector search plus I want to use the Courier command model, okay, in order to answer to a question. And everything using SQL, okay? So you can imagine my forms demo is here. So beautiful UI, as you can see, with just proof of concept, so no need to do something that is beautiful. I asked the question, give me the list of the modules of this OCI Foundation training, and I got the result in forms. Very nice. Using only SQL and PL/SQL. What you need to understand is this question need to be encrypted in a vector, okay, that need to have the same size than the vector used at start in order to store all the chunks of my PDF, okay? In Oracle DB, I can import pre-trained model in ONNX format. It's nice. Personally, I used a program named Oracle Machine Learning for Python, OML for Py, okay, in order to do that, okay? And this program was installed on a VM, and then I used this program in order to import two models into my autonomous DB. Let's go to this autonomous DB. If I do a select on the models that are imported, you can see two models, the Teeny Bird and the second one, okay? Nice. Using this program, you can see I have several choices. And if you do a query here on the number of dimensions of each model, you can see the result. Okay, the problem is, for the moment and for the demo, I have a Teeny Bird, okay, Bird Teeny, sorry, 128 for the dimension, and I have this one, okay, 384, okay, but to insert the data, I have used this one, okay, so Courier embed v3 English multilingual, so I have a problem. I cannot do a query in the RAG. If I encrypt my question and I got a vector that is not the same size than the vector stored in my RAG, I cannot have an answer, okay? So just to do the demo very quickly, I added a new column embedding 38.4 on my forms table, and then I did the encode in order to get the vector in the good dimension. That's why forms table, you can see another column, here, another column with a vector with a good dimension. Wow, nice. Now it's finished. And at the end, I created just a function. This function is able to answer to a question, and this function that is used in my forms application. Okay, so in my forms application, only SQL and PL SQL. If we have a look to this function, you can see the start. First, I open a cursor. I did a query in order to get an answer from the RAG using this model, okay, dimension 388. Then I got resulting messages. And after that, I asked the question to query command directly in order to get the response. Okay, very nice. So everything is here in PL SQL. And if I use that from forms, you can see search, I got the answer, I got the list of all the modules of the OI foundation found in the PDF. So here you have a super nice, easy solution in order to query a RAG plus a LLM using directly SQL and PL SQL in forms. And forms is a DB-centric product, so using SQL and PL SQL is very simple. Thank you for your attention.